al capotreno.
Vabbè, comunque dai, sì, ci stiamo anche noi, vabbè, facciamo la stessa cosa anche a loro. Va bene.
So this is first thing in the morning at the pool, and let's see what temperature it is. 26 degrees according to the Apple Watch 11, which is spot on. You can't fault that. Gets to about 27 on the afternoon, but we have had 3 or 4 solid days of sunshine here, so it's doing its best. Here's your garden. You will have to move your sun lounges around during the day if you want full sun or you want shade, because the sun primarily goes over the top there, but it does give you opportunity to be in the shade or in the sun. Here's your courtyard area. Beautiful. The building's very, very old, over 100 years old, and they try and keep it traditional features. So some of it might look a bit tired, but they don't paint or re-render it. They try and keep it original. Here, I'm going to take you up these stairs. Reason for this: if you book last minute, what you're going to get is one of these rooms here at the back with no balcony, and you're going to feel a bit sorry for yourself. If you book early on, TUI, they often give you a free upgrade to a balcony room, and they're at the front of the hotel, and the view is to die for. I think this mat's meant to tell me not to be coming up here, but we've ignored that. Now what we'll do, we'll come right through the centre of the hotel, and you can see mosaic floor. Show you the lift. Staircase, 2 or 3 stairs. The lift is here. It's fairly quick. No real queues for the lift. We'll come through, here's your reception area. Through this alleyway is the main restaurant, which is not quite open. It's 8 o'clock, breakfast till 10 I believe. An evening meal is 8 to 10 as well. This here is the a la carte restaurant. You get 10% discount, but this is Le Petit Bistro. Now then, out the front of the hotel, look at the location. It's to die for. A couple of things. Exactly in the centre of a shot, you see a little white building. Now that's a cafe, a bar. Beautiful. You're sat right on the water's edge. Sometimes there's live music, sometimes there's music playing on the speakers, but it's a lovely little walk around the harbour. 10-minute walk round. It's further than you think because you have to go around. Now up on the hillside there you'll see a church. About 30 minutes walk up the road, or you can hit the steep incline. But apparently I haven't done this, but it's a little bit sketchy, especially if it's rained. It's very steep. As you come round, you can see the marina, and there are lots of restaurants along here of an evening and on the afternoon. All the tables are out. Sometimes there's live music, but the food's generally pretty good. And you've got a few churches. So, right. If you book with TUI and you book early on, I'll show you now. These rooms up here, they're your balcony rooms. Oh, if you look, the lady in that window there is my wife. So we've got the one on the corner, we paid a little bit extra. That's a superior room, and we're one floor from the top. We get view right across the lake and right across the, the resort, the town. Now then, these balcony rooms here, they're your upgrade. If you book early with TUI, you do get a free upgrade to a balcony room. Like you said, if you can also upgrade to a superior room here where you'll get a nicer view, and you also get a view over the pool, which is lovely to sit out. Now the location for this is absolutely superb for this hotel. You're on the corner. If we walk down here, so there's your main entrance. We'll pop in back in a minute. You've got the info point, opens at 10 o'clock. We'll give you maps and information about buses and so forth. And then next to that, you've got your ticket office for the ferry. And as you can see, right there, between those two big timber stumps, you've got the ferry port. And ferries can be as short as 20 minutes to somewhere like Salo, or 12, 20, 25 minutes, or there can be 2.5 hours down to Desenzano or Limone. Well, sorry, not Limone. You've got Desenzano, or you've got Sirmione. You can go to Limone and Manchesini and Riva, but those ferries are typically going to be 2.5 hours as it crisscrosses across the lake. So here's your ferry port. This little bar here, superb. Good drinks, cocktails. At the back of this building, you get the ice cream kiosk. 2 scoops, €3.50 or more if you're hungry. And here, if you get a little bit of a cone, you can feed the ducks which hover around here. The ducks, by the way, in the resort will tend to come right up to you and snatch food out your fingers. Likewise with the sparrows. But that's a lovely ice cream place, good value and proper ice cream, not this stuff. Here's the ducks we talked about. They will come round you at the table, in between your legs, under the table, snatch food out your hand if you want them to do that. Oh, by the way, can you see that ferry over there? That ferry is the car ferry, and it crosses the lake in around 30 minutes. Starts around 8ish in the morning, finishes about 8 o'clock at night. 30 minutes right across to Torre del Barnaco. Torre del Barnaco is a fantastic little town, castle, squares, cafes on the waterfront, beautiful. You'll almost certainly go there because it's the last way to get back to the hotel on an evening. So the ferry, car ferry, runs every 30 minutes, takes 30 minutes to cross, because you never want to miss your last ferry. If you're on the opposite side of a lake and you're a bit worried, you get the bus or the ferry down into Torre del Barnaco, and then it's a short 30-minute hop across the lake. So we're going to just go back round here now. We'll have a little look at the hotel. It's 5 to 8. Let's hope they're going to open the doors to the breakfast room, and we'll show you the fare they're having there. Yeah, wait service in there, so you just sit down and they'll come and give you what you need. So there's my balcony there, one on the corner, second from the top. Get fantastic views. One downside, there's no lights on the balcony, so if you want to read on the night, take a torch, bring a torch, or use an iPhone torch to just give you some, some illumination there. Now we're going to cross by the cross. Now the only way in and out of the hotel is through the front door. These gates directly to the pool area. Never seen them open. We've been to this hotel several times. So we're going to go in. So you see the mosaic floor, Hotel Milano there. You have a little area here. No idea what it's used for. Little sofa if you want a bit quiet then. But you do have a bit of a library. I got a novel, a Grisham novel from there, which I'm currently reading through. You got your English section here, and then your Italian section sort of there. As you come through, leaflets for guides. You'll check in here at this reception, and then we'll walk through to the sort of bar area. Again, very traditional. You've got your bar area here. Coffees, drinks, cocktails, and if you spin round, we do have a TV. Not used a lot. I've watched a bit of a World Cup while I've been here, not a lot. But we'll switch it on for you, and you can watch your football in here should you want. And then we're going to go back into the pool area, have a little look. Now what they do, these two tables here, on the morning, they will stack up your pool towels on here, on this one, and then when you're finished you'll put them on that one. If they get rain, they'll bring all the padded cushions out, and they sometimes can be stacked in this area, or if you need one you can ask at the bar and they'll bring some out. But obviously overnight the padded cushions are removed, but obviously you're not going to sit directly on there on the morning. Okay, now here obviously sat by the pool, you've got a sea, not a sea view, I keep saying sea, you've got the lake view, and it's just a beautiful place to spend. We're just going to walk across the garden and then spin round and show you the aspect from this area. So this is the main old building here, like I say. Now my wife, she's got dressed, so we'll be going down for breakfast in a moment. Now it's 8 minutes to 8, I'm just waiting for them to open the door for the, we'll have a bit of breakfast in here before we jump on a ferry. It's now open for breakfast, so let's have a pop in. Here you are. You can sit out with the doors open if you choose to do so, and it's nice there. Let's have a look. Just a little there, bread in your toaster, your conserves, cakes, and every morning you will have some bacon and some scrambled egg. Meat and cheese, a coffee machine, and so forth. What we will do, we'll just show you a little freezer on the wall. So this freezer on the wall here, you might recognise as a facade of the hotel. 1926 apparently. The current owner informed me this is a real photograph from 1926. The current owners have had the hotel for 55 years. Bye bye, Maderno. Hey up, hey up. Good night and bye bye. Home tomorrow. Buonasera.